It was a crisp day on the island of Sodor. The engines were enjoying talking to each other, all except for Gordon. He was still worried that Sir Topham Hatt wouldn't hold him in deep regard after what happened yesterday. From now on, he said to no one in particular, I'll work hard and be proud of it despite being dirty here and there. Just then, James arrived. Oh, thank goodness I caught you all, he panted. Have you heard the news? What news? Asked Donald. Sir Topham Hatt has gone off, explained James. He won't be here till the next afternoon. Gordon sighed with relief. Oh, what's the matter, Gordon? James teased. Still thinking of the time you got dirty? And let Henry take the express? Snap out of it, huffed Gordon. You know I hadn't time to dawdle over my appearance like you pesky little engines do. James snorted. Gordon said nothing as he puffed to the big station. Later at the big station, Gordon was sizzling anxiously. What's the matter, Gordon? Asked his driver. You aren't feeling hot already, are you? No, it's not that, chuckled Gordon. I'm worried that Sir Topham Hatt won't be pleased with me anymore. Don't worry, Gordon, sympathized his driver. Sir Topham Hatt thinks you are really useful. Besides, you're the fastest engine of the whole railway. Without you, the express wouldn't get there in time. Gordon felt a little better. Well then, he said at last, let's get a move on so he will be pleased. Sorry, Gordon, the driver said, but there's a passenger who's been delayed. Gordon groaned. Now I'll be late for the junction. As soon as the last passenger boarded and the guard's whistle blew, Gordon was well underway. Hurry along, he puffed to the coaches. We're hurrying along, they sang. His wheels whirred like the wind as he sped down the line as fast as his wheels could carry him. James was having another washdown when all of a sudden, woo, whistled Gordon. Move aside, little James. James was caught by surprise. Gordon, sure enough, was having fun. Slow down, Gordon, shouted his driver. The station is at sight. Sure enough, Gordon slowed down a little, but kept his speed because he was on the main line. Soon they reached the bottom of his hill, and Gordon pounded the rails. Come on, he puffed. Mustn't be stuck. They were halfway there when, bang! All of a sudden, coal dust flew out of his cab. Gordon coughed and groaned. Oh, what on earth is happening? His driver and fireman looked in the cab and gasped. Part of your fire's gone, Gordon, cried the fireman. A large hole laid in Gordon's firebox. Without his full firebox, Gordon couldn't keep up speed or steam, and the hill would surely beat him. It wasn't until his driver came up with a plan. Find a huge lump of coal, he called. That way, it will be able to make steam. The fireman obliged, and quickly, he scrambled into Gordon's tender. The driver stayed in the cab and made sure Gordon's steam pressure was in order. They were nearly at the top when the fireman shouted, I found it! Quickly, he used his shovel to steer it into Gordon's firebox. Gordon felt much better just as Harold the helicopter zoomed in. Tally-ho, chap, he called. Mind that smoke you're carrying? Not to worry, Harold, Gordon called. All present and correct. Rest assured you, continued Harold, you're a steam engine, so don't heat yourself up to a boil. Must be off now. Goodbye. Soon they were over the top, and Gordon was able to make it to the next siding. Gordon was exhausted, but proud nonetheless. even more so when Boko arrived. "Don't worry, Gordon," he said. "I'll take you to the next station where Sir Topham Hatt will meet you." And so he did. By the time they arrived there, Gordon was even more embarrassed. "He's sure to lash at me now," he thought. But Sir Topham Hatt was smiling. "Well, Gordon," he said, "you might have had some, slips yesterday, and many before that, but you have proven that you're still a very hard worker. Oh, that must be my bread and butter. Must be off." As he walked to the office, Gordon could help but smile. What else can I do that no other engine could? I hope we find out, don't you?